Hello, Linda here. Today I just wanted to show a do-it-yourself baby keepsake book that I made for a friend. And I thought I would just show you the process. What I did is I sewed this sort of thick painting cardstock paper onto a piece of leather, and that sort of reinforces it to make it a nice cover. And I just sewed all around and cut it to size. With the scored sort of binding area already ready. And then I folded a bunch of mixed pattern papers all in sort of like the baby theme style. And I'm just going to make one big signature. So this is sort of a keepsake book that will be like a mix of things. The idea is that you can like tape in things and keep ephemera and write little notes, and it'll just sort of be like a mixed media keepsake book. So here I'm just punching 3 holes in the paper, then I'm lining it up on the cover, and I sort of eyeball everything, even though of course you can definitely measure things out and mark your holes and then punch them. But I'm basically punching only 3 holes because I'm doing a quick pamphlet stitch. So I just need 3 holes, and I'm just going to tie it together to keep it secure and keep it really simple in that way. So with the holes punched in the paper signature and in my cover, then I'm ready to bind it all together. So I'm using some white ribbon, and I think it just looks a bit nicer for this sort of baby book. And you really can use any type of string as long as you think that it will be strong enough to hold all of the papers together, and it won't get like sort of brittle and break apart over time. So hopefully this will work out. So I have a really big like tapestry needle that I've put the ribbon through, and I'm going from the outside into the middle, then up to the top hole, all the way out the cover, and then all the way back down on the outside to the bottom hole. And then I'm going to go back through the middle. So just 3 holes in this pamphlet stitch. That way the 2 ends of the ribbon, they can come out on either side of that long piece that you see on the binding. So I can make the knot around it and sort of secure it all together. And so this actually does secure the book quite nicely. And I can also make like a little ribbon and sort of add that as like a decorative element on the outside spine binding of this book. So I'm just making a little ribbon. And if you're afraid that it's going to fray or move around too much, you can just use a little bit of clear glue. I have glossy accents here, and just trying to unclog it here so that I can put like a drop or two on the bottom of this ribbon at the center to sort of secure it so that it doesn't come undone. And I can also put it at the edges of the ribbon so that it doesn't fray as much. You can also, like, sometimes people burn the edges, but I find glue to be the easier, safer method for doing this. So here I have this do-it-yourself baby keepsake book all done with a mix of papers with lots of room when it comes to the binding area. Like, it's a lot thicker than how many pages are there, so that it basically gives you a lot of space to bulk things up, and that's what I like. And what I decided to do at the back of this do-it-yourself keepsake book is to add a little envelope. So I'm just taking a decorative sort of envelope, this one is square, and putting glue all over on the back and just gluing it onto the back cover of this journal book. So that sort of gives you space, like a pocket, to basically slip in little notes and things. And obviously, depending what you're going to put in this, you can make like a more hefty envelope, but this one's just a regular envelope in yellow. That's decorative, and I've added that to the back, and I think that is a really cute addition for this keepsake book. So here is the do-it-yourself baby keepsake book all done and bounded up, and I'm just going to be wrapping this up and sending it to a friend. You can see that I arranged the pattern papers, so like that middle spread is sort of this pretty pattern. And like I said, in the very back there is this extra envelope to hold nice little tidbits, and you can also bind in like envelopes into your signature pages if you want to add more pockets. The spine has this ribbon binding and a little bow that is decorative, and as you can see, there is a lot of space for this journal to grow. And that's it, really easy peasy. If you want to see more of my videos, make sure you subscribe. See you later.